In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up crypto wallets for your users and how you can allow them to transfer their funds into an existing crypto wallet outside of the system. So here in our wallet section, we're going to navigate to setup over here on the left-hand side, and we're going to come here to our blockchain network. And we're going to select which of these we would like to enable. So I'm going to go ahead and enable Ethereum, and then you can choose your cryptocurrencies. So which of the currencies you'd like to enable. I'm just going to go ahead and enable USDC and USDT. You can also go ahead and enable Tron, but I'm just going to leave it as Ethereum for now. So you can enable both if you wish. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. But just doing that isn't going to allow my users to create those wallets. I have to go and actually enable those currencies in my system settings. So I'm going to come here to System on the top left-hand side, and I'm going to come to Currencies. And here within my currencies, I want to make sure that those cryptocurrencies are enabled. And because I have all of these currencies enabled, I do automatically have those cryptocurrencies enabled too. All right, but if you don't have all currencies enabled on your system, obviously you do want to just go ahead and make sure that those currencies are also enabled. All right, but now I just want to navigate over to Bob's area, and Bob wants to go ahead and add a new account. And this time we're going to go ahead and look for that USDC account. And this is also, it's not going to be a commission account, and we're going to submit it. So now you'll see that Bob has his crypto wallet. And so now if he wants, he can go ahead and grab the account number here, and he can come back and he can transfer money from one of his other wallets into that crypto wallet. But he can also transfer money into an existing crypto wallet outside of the system. So to do that, he'll come here to transfer. He'll select the amount he wants to transfer. Then he's going to create a new recipient. And this time he's going to select that crypto option. So we're going to select that. We're going to select the currency, and then we're going to give this a friendly name. So this is a name that only you can see in the system. So we're going to go ahead and call this my crypto wallet, so we know where that money is going. And then you would paste in your wallet address. I'm just going to paste in the information that I have. This isn't going to work, but you do want to enter in the actual address of your existing Ethereum wallet. So if I put any gibberish in here, it's not going to work. Then you would say, I understand that I may lose money if these account details are incorrect. You're going to hit save. It's an invalid wallet address. There's nothing I can do to make this work in the system, unfortunately, because I'm working in a dev environment. So it's not going to work, and there's no existing Ethereum wallet for me to transfer fake funds into. But once you've done this, it will take you through the same process as with transferring everything else in the system. And then your users will have been able to transfer money from the system into their crypto wallets. So that is how you can allow your users to receive funds in a cryptocurrency, as well as transfer their funds into an actual crypto wallet. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can allow your users to make payments in the system using their wallets. I'll see you there.